This channel has referenced this video in the outro of 15 different videos over the last 4 months. Today, it finally exists. The freight rate versus operating cost model. Not the general version. Not the version that says fuel costs are high and rates are low and something has to give. The specific version. The one with the exact dollar figure per mile for each truck. The one that tells you, right now, whether your truck is generating margin or consuming it. Because here is what is happening in American trucking in June of 2026. The current average dry van's spot rate is $2.20 per mile. The total operating cost for a Freightliner Cascadia Gen 4 is approximately $2.25 per mile. Every loaded mile a Gen 4 Cascadia owner runs right now is consuming capital, not building it, consuming it. 5 cents per mile, every mile, extracted from the business that the driver built and the truck that was supposed to pay for itself. The Gen 5 Cascadia is above water. Barely. 9 cents per mile of margin at current rates, which sounds survivable until you calculate the empty miles, the waiting time, the cash flow gap between delivery and payment, and the unexpected repair event that costs $3.00 and happens every 14 months whether you planned for it or not. The Peterbilt 579 EPIQ is making real money right now. 16 cents per mile. $32,000 per year at 200,000 miles. A business that is building equity instead of destroying it. This is the complete break-even rate model for every major Class 8 truck configuration. Every line item, every number, and the specific rate per mile that you need to charge to stay above water in the current market. Every owner-operator has a break-even rate, a specific dollar figure per loaded mile below which every trip costs them money. Above it, every trip builds the business. The break-even rate is not the same number for every truck. It is determined by your specific operating cost stack, and the single largest variable in that stack is fuel economy. The break-even rate model for this video is built on 6 cost categories: fuel, financing, insurance, maintenance, depreciation, and operating overhead, permits, plates, and administrative costs. I am going to build this model for 3 trucks: the Peterbilt 579 EPIQ, the Freightliner Cascadia Gen 5, and the Freightliner Cascadia Gen 4, because those 3 trucks represent the 3 most common configurations currently operating in the American owner-operator market. And they produce 3 different break-even rates. And at current market rates, those 3 different numbers determine 3 different business outcomes. The base assumption is 120, 0 loaded miles per year. The median owner-operator annual mileage, $5.64 per gallon diesel. A 5-year loan at 7.8% interest. The current median rate for commercial truck financing. Standard commercial trucking insurance for a single unit owner-operator at approximately $14,400 per year. Maintenance at the ATA median of zeros, 18 per mile. All of this is documented, publicly available data. I am not modeling a best-case scenario for any truck. I am modeling the median. The Peterbilt 579 EPIQ, purchase price $209,000, 5-year loan at 7.8%, monthly payment of approximately $4,240 or $0. 424 per loaded mile at 120,000 annual miles. Insurance at $14,400 per year, $0.20 per mile. Maintenance at $0.18 per mile. Operating overhead at $0.10 per mile. Fuel at 10.7 miles per gallon and 5.64 per gallon, 0.527 per mile. Total break-even rate for the Peterbilt 579 EPIQ, $1.37 per mile variable cost plus 5.44 per mile fixed cost, approximately 91 per loaded mile at the median model. Wait, let me be transparent about one more cost that most models leave out: the cost of empty miles. Owner-operators run empty approximately 20 to 25% of their total miles. When you apply the fixed and variable cost stack to total miles including empty, the all-in break-even rate for the 5.79 EPIQ rises to approximately $2.04 per loaded mile, when deadhead is accounted for at 22%, $2.04 per loaded mile. That is what the 5.79 EPIQ needs to cover every cost in the model, including deadhead, including financing, including everything, and break even. At the current 2 to 20 per mile average spot rate, the 579 EPIQ operator is clearing in 6 per mile. At 120, zero loaded miles per year, $19,200 per year in margin above all costs, not gross, net, everything. That is a real business. A business that is building equity. A business that can absorb one bad quarter, one unexpected repair, one market rate dip, and survive to the next good period. That is what 0.16 per mile looks like when you multiply it out. The Freightliner Cascadia Gen 5, full spec purchase price approximately $208. 5-year loan at 7.8%, 456 cents per loaded mile. Same insurance, $12.12 per mile. Same maintenance at $1, same overhead at $1 cents. Fuel at 9.5 miles per gallon, 5.64 per mile. Break-even rate for the Gen 5 Cascadia, including deadhead at 22%, approximately $2.11 per loaded mile, at the current $2.20 per mile average spot rate. The Gen 5 Cascadia operator is clearing $0.09 per mile. At 120,000 loaded miles, $10.800 per year in margin above all costs, $10,800. That is not a comfortable margin. It is not a business with cushion. It is a business where a single bad quarter, a diesel spike to 6 to 50s, a rate drop to 205 cents, a breakdown event that costs $4.00, eliminates the entire annual profit and forces the operator to draw on reserves they may not have. The Gen 5 is above water, technically, at median conditions, but the margin between survival and failure is 9 cents per mile, not 16, 9. Every cent of diesel price increase, every rate dip, every unexpected expense is working against a business that has 5 cents less margin per mile to absorb it than the 579 EPIQ does. That is the difference between a business that can afford a bad month and one that cannot. The Freightliner Cascadia Gen 4. If you bought a new Gen 4 in 2023 or 2024, your loan is still running at a purchase price of approximately $195,000 to $210,000. I will use $200,000 as the representative figure. 5-year loan at 7.8%, $400 per loaded mile. Insurance, maintenance, overhead, the same stack. Fuel at 6 miles per gallon and $564.742 per mile. Break-even rate for the Gen 4 Cascadia including deadhead, approximately 2.25 cents per loaded mile. Current average spot rate, $2.20 per mile. Every loaded mile a Gen 4 Cascadia operator runs at the current market rate costs them zeros. 5 more than it generates, 5 cents per mile. At 120,000 loaded miles per year, negative $6,000. A business that is consuming $6.00 per year in capital every year at median conditions. Before the bad months, before the breakdown, before the rate dip that always comes in Q1. I want to say this plainly for anyone watching who is running a Gen 4 Cascadia right now. You are not breaking even at current market rates. You may feel like you are. Your bank account has money in it, loads are moving, the truck is running. But the complete cost model says the money flowing through the business is not covering the full cost of the business. It is covering the cash costs while the non-cash costs, depreciation, the real cost of your time, the depletion of your maintenance reserve, quietly consume the equity you believe you are building. This is not a judgment, it is arithmetic. And the arithmetic says the Gen 4 Cascadia at current rates is not a viable long-haul owner-operator platform at the median market rate. The break-even rate model works in both directions. Instead of asking, what margin do I make at $2.20 per mile, you can ask, what rate do I need to make this truck work? The Peterbilt 579 EPIQ needs $2.04 per loaded mile to break even at median conditions. The current market at $2.20 covers that and generates margin. If rates drop to $2.00 per mile, which happened during the worst of the freight recession, the 579 EPIQ operator is at approximately break-even, not thriving, but not destroying capital either. The Freightliner Cascadia Gen 5 needs $2.11 per loaded mile at $2. SEAL rates, which the market has seen, the Gen 5 operator is losing $13,200 per year at $1.90 rates, which the worst freight recession months produced. The loss is $25,200 per year. The Freightliner Cascadia Gen 4 needs $2.25 per loaded mile. It has not been above water since diesel prices rose above $4.50 per gallon, and rates failed to recover proportionally. The Gen 4 Cascadia operator, who has been in business for 2 years on a 2023 purchase, has been below their break-even rate for most of that operating period. The business feels like it is running. The model says it has been losing ground. The rate that makes each truck viable is set by the truck's fuel economy. That fuel economy was set on the day you signed the purchase contract. Every market condition since then has been operating against a number you locked in at the dealership. The American trucking freight market in June 2026 is in a recovery cycle. Spot rates have stabilized from the recession lows. The $2.20 median rate represents a meaningful improvement from the $1.85 to $1.95 rates that characterized the worst of the 2023-2024 freight recession. The rate environment is better than it was, but better than the worst is not the same as viable for every truck. And the question for each operator right now is not whether rates improved from their low. It is whether the current rate covers the break-even for their specific truck at their specific cost structure. For Gen 4 Cascadia operators, the rate recovery has not been sufficient to put them above break-even at the full cost model. If you have been surviving on cash flow that appears positive, making loan payments, covering fuel, depositing net revenue, you may be operating above your visible costs while falling behind on the invisible ones. Depreciation, maintenance reserve depletion, the replacement cost of a truck that is running on borrowed time and borrowed margin. For Gen 5 Cascadia operators, you are above water at current rates, barely. The 9-cent margin is real but fragile. The rate that protects your business is not $2.20, it is $2.30 or better, which gives you enough cushion to absorb the bad months that every freight cycle includes. For 579 EPIQ operators, the current rate environment is producing real, bankable margin. The 16-cent spread between your break-even and the current market rate is the result of the fuel economy decision made at purchase. It is the difference between a business that is growing and one that is running in place. If you are operating a Gen 4 Cascadia and the model in this video describes your situation, there are 3 actions that can change the outcome before the rate environment changes again. First, run your actual numbers, not the model from this video, your numbers, your specific fuel economy on your specific routes, your specific insurance rate, your specific financing terms. Every operator's break-even is slightly different from the median model. Some Gen 4 Cascadia operators are running better fuel economy than the 7.6 mpg median. Routes matter, load types matter, driving behavior matters. Before you make any decision based on this model, run your own version of it with your own data. Second, if your break-even calculation confirms you are below the current market rate, the trade decision has a window. The Gen 4 Cascadia, that is losing value every month in a negative margin operating environment, has a used truck market value that declines with every operating month. The trade-in value today is higher than it will be in 6 months. The 579 EPIQ that would replace it has a break-even that is 0.21 below what you are currently generating. The transition cost, the negative equity gap, the new financing terms is offset by the operating margin improvement that begins on the day you start running the new truck. Third, if a trade is not available right now due to equity position or cash constraints, the immediate action is cost reduction. The 4 variable costs you can control independently of which truck you drive: idle time reduction, speed management, tire pressure optimization, and route deadhead reduction. Each of these moves your personal brake even without touching the truck. The drivers who survive the tightest margin periods are the ones who ran the complete cost model and attacked every controllable variable in it. The complete break-even rate calculator, with input fields for your specific fuel economy, your loan terms, your insurance premium, your annual mileage, and your current average rate, is in the description below. Enter your numbers. Get your specific break-even. Know whether your truck is making money or losing it right now. If this is the first video from this channel you have found, the complete financial model series is in the library above. The fuel economy gap model, the 5-year cost comparisons for every major Class 8 brand, the engine choice model, the dealer transaction analysis. Every video in that library feeds into the break-even rate model you just watched. This is where that work was always heading. The next video covers the EPA 2027 compliance cost. The specific dollar figure being added to every new Class 8 truck purchased after January 2027, the models most affected, and the 6-month buying window that determines whether you capture 2026 pricing or pay the compliance premium. That video is next. Subscribe if this channel is saving you money. See you then.